I want to start with a land acknowledgement. This land on which we inhabit is physically situated in the original ancestral homelands of the Tongva people. We pay respect to the Tongva and all indigenous people, past, present, and future, and their continuing presence in the homeland and throughout their historical diaspora. In this very room, we are surrounded by the original peoples of the continent who are continuing to thrive in our Edward R. Roybal classrooms. I am Ms. Lupe Cardona, and I'm blessed to teach ethnic studies at this school. For 500 years, Native people and people of color on this continent, this turtle island, have been struggling for a humanizing education. In ethnic studies, we talk about the need to bring the 5 S's. The first is self. All students need to see themselves in the curriculum. The second S is stories. We must keep the stories of our ancestors alive for the next generations. Systems. The third S is to ensure that we understand the ways in which we have been impacted by the institutions, such as the schools which Ms. Bridges transformed as a 6-year-old child. She was an activist in the fourth S, social movements. Social movements is that we must learn how Native people and people of color have always resisted and continue to create and thrive in these large social movements for change. In our country, the fifth S, solidarity. This is a unity among people for change. In our country, there has always been solidarity. There are many today who are trying to disrupt this unity and to prevent teachers from teaching about this powerful concept of solidarity. I remind you that Native people, Black folks, and people of color have always formed unified movements to transform this turtle island for the advancement of all people. This includes the often omitted truth that our white and Jewish siblings have been in solidarity with us too. We find ourselves in a renewed struggle to make sure truth and storytelling remain a part of the school curriculum. Today, we are blessed with the visit of Ms. Ruby Bridges, whose attendance at a formerly segregated school is part of the long struggle for a more equitable school system and ethnic studies. She reminds us that love, learning, and solidarity is life. So I want to end by saying, be like Ruby.